on. We're going to move on to Lindsey Nyberg. I'm really excited for you guys to meet her. We're kind of doing this in reverse order, I'll just tell you. So Margie's been with us, like I said, legacy for 35 years. Lindsey, it's been a couple months, and I'm really excited for her to jump on here. Linz, are you out there? I just want to make sure you're here with me, girl.
I am. Hello, everyone.
There you are. Good morning, my friend. So real quick, I'm going to give a short little intro on you, and I'm excited for you to kind of just share more of your story. But she's my neighbor to the east, okay? She hails from Minnesota. She's brand new to the social selling space, kind of a shy girl, but she's got outside of her comfort zone, and it's clearly paying off because Lindsey has hit team leader silver, okay? And in our world, team leader, that's a team doing over 3,000 in volume. And she's done over 1,000 in personal sales herself. So that is our core rank here at Modere, Team Leader Silver. Really, really proud of you for that, Linz. She's working full-time from home. She's a horse lover. Used to be a racehorse trainer, married 5 years with a 2.5-year-old son. And she was sharing her story with me before we jumped on this call. And, Lindsey, I'm really excited for you to share kind of whatever you want, but that story about not being able to lose the baby weight, and there you found yourself kind of scrolling TikTok. Like, this is where the story really begins, right?
Yes. So, hello, everyone. New to this company and new to the whole social retailing, and a little bit, about, she kind of just gave my little history. But, yeah, I had a baby, and, I had my son, like, 2.5 years ago, and I tried, dieting, I tried exercising, and I just couldn't lose the weight. And then I was like, you know what, I'm just going to accept the fact this is who I am now. Well, back in February, this is really what happened. I was out with my girlfriends, and we were taking pictures, and they wanted to put them on social media. And I was like, no, please don't put it on social media. Like, I don't like me right now. So I said, you know what, that's enough. So that next week, I bring my son to daycare because I work full-time from home for my company out east, and I saw Ashley on TikTok, Ashley Mae Doss. All of you probably know who she is, wonderful human. And I saw her breakfast morning show, and I was like, wow, she had telling me, 3 easy steps of drinking water, protein, and, I was like, she has a free protein guide, so I decided to text her number and get her protein guide. And I looked at that, and I was like, I can do that. So I tried that for a few days. I kept kind of stalking her on TikTok, and then I kind of stalked her on Facebook. And I messaged her about the 5-day drop. And I was like, maybe I can do this, lose 5 pounds in 5 days. So I messaged her, and we were talking back and forth, and I actually ended up getting both systems, the 5-day drop and the lean body system, together. And she asked me if I would be interested in, the business side. And I was like, I kind of have a lot on my plate right now. Like, that was my initial perspective on it. I had, I worked full time. I do have 5 horses on a farm in Minnesota. And I have, our son, and I was like, I'm a little busy, but maybe I can start out doing this and see how it goes and, get my own results and see, takes it from there. And I did the 5-day drop, and I lost 6 pounds and 8 inches in 5 days, and that sold me right there. I was like, I can do this. I like I'm feeling, I had energy, this and that, and so I got coaching from her and this, the duplicative system that we have in place, and I just started, and I would, share stuff on my stories. And so, mind you, I was one that never shared anything really on Facebook. So this was all like a whole new thing for me to do. And so I just started there, and I ended up getting my first customer within, I think, the first 2 weeks. I got my first week I got my first customer, and that was exciting. Like, that was so exciting to me. I put her in a 3-way chat with Ashley, and the S line, John Melton. I put John Melton in there, and I was like, at first I was like, help me. I don't know what I'm doing. And so I got my first customer, and then I was like, this is fun. Like, I can do this. I was able, I had to learn how to, do this in the morning, work my full-time job, and kind of fit in the mom life, And with the system that we have, it's actually not easy, but it's doable, So I ended up
Lindsay,
getting
I love that. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. I ended up getting team leader my first month. I hit team leader because a lot of people were like, wow, who are you? You're posting on Facebook, and now let me try this chocolate sauce, because I was doing this, the chocolate sauce post. And so I hit team leader, and I was able to actually, last month I went to the team leader conference in Utah. That was awesome with, Ashley and my, my good friend Sarah Lucas, who was on the call last week. And so that's it. I hit silver last month with, the promos, and it's just, I was able to, my dog ended up getting sick last month, really sick, and this company kind of made me feel okay with the little extra income that I have, that I could pay those bills and take him to the vet. So that was huge for me. Like, this business has helped me on the part-time to pay those extra, things that come up that no one expects type thing.
I love actually that you said that. And I know we started this call, like I said, with a legend, right? Margie, having built this massive legacy global business. Amazing. But your story is where the large majority of people are at, going, you know what, if I could just make a couple $100 or $1,000 a month to help offset, inflation, but also when our animals get sick,
right.
When we have some unexpected bills that come up too, and you're just getting started. I mean, great. I mean, we all start at zero. We all start at no customers and no team, but here you are a couple months into this thing. That to me is such a testament for what we have and how we do what we do, that somebody who has never really posted much on, maybe not intentionally posted anything on social media, and that you're kind of maybe a little bit more of an introvert, right? Like, I don't know what I'm doing.
Definitely.
I don't know, but you're getting out there. I'm just so proud of you, Lindsay. It's just awesome.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, like I suggest, I would feel overwhelmed at times and just got to kind of go through the motions and ask for help. Like, I learned to not be afraid to ask my upline for help. If I need anything out there, they're there. That's what they're there for, to help me. And I also...
And Lynn, something else that you... Yeah. Oh, sorry. I don't mean to speak over you. We have a little delay. I'm so sorry. Go ahead.
Okay. No, you go ahead. You're good. You go ahead.
Well, something that you shared with me, and for those of you guys that are working full-time, I want you to know, I mean, I think it was Jim Rohn that said, I'm working full-time at my job and part-time on my business, or part-time on my legacy. It was something that, right now you are working full-time at a job, but you're working part-time on your future. And so you have been very disciplined. Tell these guys kind of your strategy to build this thing while you're working a full-time job.
So I actually have an accountability partner. Sarah Lucas is my accountability partner. So we get up at 5 a.m., 5:30 every morning. We text each other, good morning, this is what we're going to do for the day. We're going to, start our stories. We're going to do our posts in the morning, get organized. So that she kind of pushes me to get going in the morning. So I start my morning with that, and then I work. I bring my son to daycare. I work 7:30 to 3:30, and then kind of in between the mom duties, I'm on my phone, like following up on messages, reaching out. And at night, after my son goes to bed, I try to do a little more. So it's not, some days it's more than others because life happens. And I just tell myself that, tomorrow's there. We can do it again tomorrow, and figure out how. I write a lot down. I'm a pen and paper person with my follow-up because I will get a scatterbrain, trying to work and stuff. So that is big, but the organization is key, and I was very unorganized the first few weeks and didn't even know where to begin at first. And I just said, I'm going to do the training, and every day I try to do a little more, and organize. And, family is obviously priority to me. So, but this business lets me have them as my priority and do this part-time. So.
That's so good. And something I want to share too with the folks that are still listening is two things here. One, I want you guys to realize, as Lindsey was saying, she connected with Ashley, who's a complete stud, like Ashley does, just a legend here as well.
Amazing.
She's so amazing. We can all learn so much from her, which brings me to my point that, she was selling Lindsey on the product, right, as a customer. But guess what else she did? She asked if she was open to the business, right? She asked the question, hey, would you ever be open to learning, how you can make an extra income online? So that is key. But then also, as equally awesome, is, Lindsey, you've created a story already. Losing 6 pounds and 8 inches, that is a story that you can share forever and ever about how the 5-day drop helped you start losing the baby weight that was stuck on you for how long, right?
Forever.
And so it's super powerful, that story.
And I still am on, I still do all the supplements, and I'm down 12 pounds and 16 inches in over 3 months. So, yeah.
Bring on the pictures.
To be able to fit into those clothes again. Yes.
Yeah. Well, and again, my friends and Linz, moving forward, you guys, it's to Margie's point, really. There's the day that the business, get into the business, and the day the business gets in you. As you guys create your stories, as you have these amazing products, and you're 12 pounds down, and if there's still room to go, Lindsey, like, I'm just going to cheer you on, because we are all in the business of helping people look better, feel better, make an impact, and make an income. Like, that's just what we do here. And you're such a great example of somebody, again, who's had no prior knowledge to social selling. You've plugged into the systems. You, to Cheryl's point, have the collaboration and the support of our whole team, like our not even just our team, our whole company. Like, there are all of us leaders and cross-line people that no matter what you need, when you've got questions and you don't know the answers, you get to come to anyone, and we're going to help you continue to crush it. So if you want, we got to end this call here in just a sec, but I want you to quick touch on, talk to the newest person. Maybe somebody's brand new. This is their first Saturday team call, and they're kind of feeling the overwhelm. Give them a couple little quick points to overcoming that overwhelm, if you would, Lynn.
Yeah. So I, like, when days I feel overwhelmed, I just like to tell myself that, it's a marathon. It's not a sprint. This business is, for me, is a marathon. Like, so every day, if I can, if some days are going to be worse than others, if I can't follow up, well, I make sure I write them down, and I will do it tomorrow. Like, I can't stress about that, That's the great thing about social media and, messaging is it's still there. So, so that is one tip. And another tip is my son just walked in.
That's okay.
Get an accountability partner would be key.
Yeah.
If you do have, or your team, like, don't be afraid to ask for help if you need help. So.
Yeah, that's good. That's good stuff. Lindsey, I'm super excited for, like you said, it's the marathon. It's the bigger vision, guys. And I want you all, as we end this call, and thank you, all of you that stayed with us here. Thank you guys for your time this morning. I hope you found a lot of value in this conversation. But like Lindsey said, it really is a marathon. And when you can go long-term vision, I always tell my team, if you guys think about this, if in 5 years, if it took you 5 years to make 5 figures a month, would that be worth it? If you were learning the skills, if you were, consistently implementing, like Cheryl's talking about consistency, if you were starting to consistently implement growing your social media influence, finding some great ways to provide value, and then start promoting product and all of that, and if it took you 5 years, heck, if it took you 10 years to be making $10,000 a month, would that be worth it to you? Because I'm here to tell you, it's possible here. Okay, it is possible here. And so with that, my friends, have a blessed and amazing Saturday. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Ladies, thank you for your time today. I greatly appreciate it. I'm always honored to be asked to host these calls. It's such a privilege. So thank you, John and Michelle. And you guys have a blessed day. We'll talk again soon. Bye now.
Thank you.